everyone. Codd Sinclair here, back again for another episode of the Quick Count. Today is Tuesday, November 24th, 2020. Today we are taking a look at WCW World War III, 1996. The match on the card we will be looking at is the main event, which is the World War III match. So let's jump right in.
You, Shivani? I say the Giants. Keep the biggest one in there. Yep. So let's see what happens. It always favors a big guy. Let's see what happens here. But my question is, as 60 men start their way into the ring, will the NWO want to win this? Would they want to go up against Hulk Hogan? Diamond Dallas.
Diamond Dallas Page coming out smoking a cigar.
High voltage.
How the
Tony,
times have changed.
Tony,
Yeah, go ahead.
you know the situation in here. You take a guy when you just said here comes high voltage, and Marcus Alexander back on these guys. You know we picked some obvious picks right here, but look for one of these guys, Lee Marshall and Mike. Look for one of these guys like Harlem Heat or Hugh Morris to come out of this thing.
Dusty, I'm curious, from your standpoint, is it an advantage or a disadvantage to have wrestled earlier in the evening? Obviously, if you were in a long, tedious match, you may have that win taken out of you. But what about being hot,
I'm
about being ready to go once you've already been warmed
I
up?
want to be hot. If I can't get a night to go to war, I want to go to war all night long. I got plenty of time to rest tomorrow.
You know, guys, I think
Disco
we're overlooking one
Inferno
man, and that's
well.
Lord Steven Regal, the man so proclaimed to be the man literally keeping WCW afloat, the man who says he is the only member of WCW to hold the heavyweight title.
All right, as ring number 1 is filled, ring number 2 begins to fill. Arn Anderson still bandaged up, making his way in. One half of Public Enemy, Johnny Grimes.
Got a Megazord?
Well, there's a ring full of them here,
Here
Tony.
comes the NWO.
There we go.
You all were talking earlier. What happened if you had a match earlier on? Would anything be left in you? Arn Anderson's got more tape on him than Johnson & Johnson, and he's come out here for his shot at fame and fortune.
Remember, in a
and
battle
the
royal,
Giants,
to be eliminated, you
the
go over the top, you go to the
coming
floor.
out
When ring
as a
1 or
team.
ring 2 or
Right behind
ring
them,
3
Scott
get
Flash
10 men
Norton.
left, they must go to the next ring.
Wow.
This could end up in ring 2, could end up in ring 3, could end up in ring 1.
Hey, Tony, I got a question for Mike real quick before this gets underway. I just seen somebody that might really come through we haven't picked, but used to being in with a lot of men and having his way, and that's Mongo McMichael from Pro Football.
That's one of the things that I'm curious about. That balance that he had, that's so many great years in the National Football League. Won't that be a big advantage to him in this? And one other thing to throw out. What about tag teams in the same ring? What a major advantage that is as well. Is the continuity.
That
they can
pops the
possibly
hacksaw
work
Jim
together.
You know
Duggan
something today?
in
What about
96.
Scott Flash Norton? What about that powerful individual? What about Ice Train?
What about Roadblock, who we've seen come in? Now, members of the NWO are all in ring number 2. Here comes Woman, and look at Chris Benoit. Wow.
And I told you what happened in Baltimore. Look at the result of the whipping that Sullivan put on Benoit. Not only Sullivan, the whole Dungeon of Doom.
What do you do, run over him with a car?
No, they were literally laying in wait for Benoit in the stalls in the men's room.
The Amazing French Canadians, they had a brutal match earlier in the night. Prince Iokea, the Cruiserweight champ Dean Malenko. Jeff Jarrett resurrects himself from a choke slam and a reverse DDT from Sting. Bobby Eaton, great tag team wrestler.
Bobby
Hey,
Eaton
legend
back
Larry
again.
Zabisco, do you believe that we will see Sting
Chris
in this
Jericho is in the match
situation
this
here
year.
tonight?
A lot of similar faces from
Several weeks
last
in
year's match in
Sting
95.
tonight.
I don't know, but Sting is somebody that obviously you cannot count on. People don't trust him. He took it personally, and I don't think he's going to make an appearance tonight.
All right.
Hey,
Wait, over here at ring 3.
Take it away,
Benoit
guys.
and Sullivan, they're taking over from where they left off last night in
Wow.
Baltimore. And here comes the Dungeon. The Dungeon of Doom. Look out. Look
Hey,
out.
they're all over
Get
the
out of
place.
here.
Get out of the way here.
Benoit
cow.
and
And Arn Anderson
Kevin
has
Sullivan
made his way
going
from
at
ring
it,
2
Megan
over there.
Barbarian
Well, all of
making
a
the
sudden,
save,
nothing matters
and now
as far
there
as
is
this.
Arn
The
Anderson
first ring,
going ahead.
6 ring 6
Here we
We're
go.
surrounded, Lee.
It's the Dungeon
Here
of Doom
we
against
go. And they
the
are,
Four Horsemen. Mongo
Benoit
McMichael
and
is here.
Sullivan are throwing
Sullivan
This
bombs.
is a big bum is here. Conan, Arn Anderson, and still it's Benoit and the Taskmaster Kevin Sullivan.
We got a war going over here, Mike, too.
Hey,
These two are used to brawling all over the building, and even in the confines of the Battle Royal, it
So
certainly hasn't
Benoit
changed.
wants to throw Kevin Sullivan over the steel guardrail, and it's right into the lap of fans, and you have people picking up their purses, getting out of their way. It's comical. Also, Sullivan couldn't really throw himself over the top over the guardrail because there were fans just there. All right, so here we go. Triple split screen again, as I said on yesterday's show.
From the brink of elimination. The Harlem Heat had him up over the top rope, but he was saved by the apron.
Marco McMichael's got a hold of that Canadian flag, and now he's working over the Dungeon of Doom.
So it's funny that the NWO are all in one ring here as well.
And the Four Horsemen, the bad news is they're not in the ring cleaning house.
They took away one of the
guarantee
rings,
for you, Larry.
and
these guys
they
don't care
are
about anything that's
focusing
going on in the
on
ring.
Kevin
This is a Dungeon of
Sullivan,
Doom, Four
Chris
Horsemen deal we
Benoit,
got.
and then
It's all over the building.
Yeah, but
and
that's
then Big
not
Boss
smart.
Man.
They should care about winning to take out the foundation.
I believe he's Big Bubba Rogers at
We
this
talked
point in
about a plan for the
WCW.
Taskmaster, Tony. And Mike, I'm going
He's
to tell
had
you what, these
multiple
guys here aren't
monikers
giving
in
an inch
multiple
over here in our
promotions,
ring.
so,
Look at these guys, Larry.
you guys know what I'm
Up
talking
in
about.
the.
But this is a full screen thing here between Benoit and Sullivan. So, and now we've got humorous in the crowd as well.
Benoit's got a hold of the
But
Taskmaster.
we're back
He's
to the
dragging
triple
it back
split
towards
screen
the
soon
ring.
after that.
And now Arn Anderson slams Conan into the railing.
Okay, we'll try to get some semblance of order here. You see the top left hand of your screen. That's ring 1 with Mike Tenay and Dusty. Down the bottom, Bobby and I at ring 2. In ring 3 right now, it's Larry Zbyszko, of course, with Lee Marshall. And Mike and Dusty, why don't you take it? Tell us what's going on in ring 1 here.
Great action in ring number 1 right now. Marcus Bagwell had Diamond Dallas Page up and over the top. Referee Brian Hildebrand down here at ringside says no, he did not get over the top rope.
Get out of the way, Lee!
And there's a Canadian flag shot.
Iron Mike to the floor, as you
Wow.
know. They all fast and
You know,
furious right
the
here. That thing
NWO
still
in
going
their
on
ring
over
just
there, Lee, with
taking
the-
it all
It's
in.
Benoit Sullivan
Everybody
just
fighting
right
amongst
at each other.
themselves.
Conan moves in. He's jumped Benoit.
I don't think at this point in
the NWO is all
NWO's
standing in one corner together.
initial
They're making
WCW
no move
run,
to throw anybody out, and no one's
that
got a move to throw them out.
WCW
They
realized
just slammed Benoit on top of our table.
what
And
kind
now
of
Conan's
faction they
working
were
him
going
over.
to be.
My car's
So
not
it
like
wasn't
that.
I
quite
can't hear a thing,
WCW
Larry.
versus NWO yet.
Many people that we didn't
Sullivan's
consider
dead,
in this
too.
ring.
As we
That's
will
named
soon come
Big
to find
Ron
out,
Studd.
Yeah, he's huge,
They're
too.
also hosting
He
their
has all the
pay-per-view,
physical
sold
attributes
out,
that it takes to win a battle royal.
in
I'll tell you what, I'm really
January
interested in watching that
of
ring over there, too,
97.
Tony. That situation with the New World Order. What's going on with them?
Well, the New World Order seems to be, as a gang, picking people off. My question is, has anyone yet been eliminated around here?
Yeah, me, I'm getting out of here. The NWO is just standing in the corner doing nothing. They're just watching. They're kind of like directing traffic.
We do understand from the referees here that all members of the Dungeon of Doom, all members of the Horsemen are out early on. That includes McMichael.
Wow.
That includes Benoit. That includes Arn Anderson.
Hey,
the
Tony!
Taskmaster. Go ahead.
Tony, Lee Marshall is on the floor. He got nailed in the commotion between the Horsemen and the Dungeon of Doom. I'm here by myself. Lee Marshall is on the floor. He's crawling. He can't get up.
Yeah.
This is not a good
the
place to
camera's
be.
on him. He's almost
Hazardous
under the
duty
ring,
pay required for the
trying
announcers in this
to
event.
seek shelter.
Look at here now.
Mr. Wall Street now has Lex
That's
Luger
Luger.
up.
He's got Luger up.
Luger, one of the favorites in this battle royal, and Wall Street and Luger exchange.
We need some attention, medical attention for Lee Marshall at ring number 3.
Hey, Lee Marshall, he's hurt.
He really is hurt, ladies and gentlemen. But thank goodness
That's crazy.
that members, and I can say this, that members of the Dungeon of Doom and members of the Horsemen are out of here. They can take their feud and take it somewhere
Whoa.
else. Okay, quickly in ring number 1, Mike today.
Eddie Guerrero almost eliminated, again saved by the apron, slides back into the ring. Meanwhile, we have a tag team war going on. Bagwell and Riggs against High Voltage as well.
All right.
Big Ron Studd is down right there, too. There's a lot of guys working on them. Luger's backed into the corner.
Okay, let's see if Lee Marshall in ring number 3 is back up.
This is
Well,
going
Lee's
to
up, but I don't
sound
think
like
he's quite
crazy
coherent
for the
yet.
NWO.
We got a mass of wires here. Oh,
Well, look,
it's not a safe place.
it's not. Jack Boot in ring 3, almost ready to go out.
In ring number 1, Tony Rumble has just been eliminated.
Who has?
Tony Rumble out of ring number 1.
Tony Rumble is out.
Tony Rumble is out. Let's take a look at what's going on here in ring number 2 now. I don't believe any man is out. Well, I do believe Cyclope has been eliminated from ring number 2. He is making his way back.
Just a moment ago, they had the Disco Inferno. The NWO had him in the corner. They were all standing on him.
Okay.
I don't think they've thrown anybody out yet. I don't think anybody's made a move to go after them.
Cyclope is out. Let's go to ring number 3. Check in with Lee Marshall.
Well, Lee Marshall's not available. We've got headsets all over the place. Oh, there you go.
I can't hear you. I don't know if it's the headset or...
How you doing?
How am I doing? What do you mean, how am I doing? How do you think I'm doing with you standing there while I'm getting my brains kicked in? That's how I'm doing.
In ring number 1, Lord Steven Regal right now on the verge of elimination, fighting off that attempt by Marcus Bagwell.
Yeah, Big John Studd really kind of ruling the roost over here right now. And Lucas had some passes made at him, but not really been in a lot of trouble because he's been in this situation before, Tony.
All right, Mike Enos, we understand has been eliminated here from ring number 2
just to see what
well.
actually
Cyclope
happened.
was out earlier,
Because
so 2 men have been eliminated from this ring at
on
number 2, which means there are 18 left here in this ring.
So
Remember,
we're
fans,
just going
in
off
this
of what commentary is
match,
telling
when
us.
10 men, when half are eliminated, they must leave the ring and go elsewhere. We go to Lee Marshall, and we go to Larry Zbyszko, ring 3.
Whoa!
Well, we got one over here, Tony. Go ahead, Mike.
Ring number 1, La Parka has just been eliminated. Lex Luger has tossed La Parka over the top all the way down to the floor.
All right, thanks a lot, Mike. Lee, what's going on
Over
there?
here, number 3, Bobby Eaton. I'm telling you, this whole Blue Bloods thing is going to come through. Squire Dave Taylor just escaped Eaton, and now Eaton's in the hands. Make that the hand of that
Thank
you.
Lee, are you all right, Lee?
No, I'm not all right.
I don't blame
Hold your
them.
ground, big fella.
We would see here in the next couple of years, we would see
all right, back here in ring number 2, where the attention has been with the New World Order.
And
watch out,
phrase.
right in front of us,
it doesn't surprise me that
almost
we
out,
have
graffiti almost going out, Rey Mysterio Jr.
Tony, has the New World Order made any offensive moves at all?
Only as a gang. I believe Scott Norton has been tossed out as well. Big Scott Flash Norton, the man we talked about earlier, is out, eliminated from this World War III. We got a man out in ring number 1, Mike, today.
Yes, ring number 1, Pez Whatley just eliminated by Sergeant Craig Pittman. Pez Whatley out.
Pez Whatley, certainly a great professional, a great veteran. He is out here in ring number 2. The New World Order, I noticed, just standing around in the corner.
They've been doing that all night.
And they have now sent out Jimmy Graffiti, and I do believe out as well is the Renegade. Galaxy is out as well in ring 2. So they are dropping members of the New World Order, oddly enough.
In ring 3, guys, they're about to put Squire Dave Taylor out.
Awful story,
there
honestly.
you see it.
Right-hand Mark Starr, both working on Taylor.
They brought him in
Taylor's
to be
hanging on for
Ultimate Warrior
knockoff.
He's
stuck
before they
back
brought the
underneath
actual
the
Ultimate
rope.
Warrior back in.
All right, we have 11
Starr
left.
maybe get...
But
Mark Starr's out of ring number 3.
We got one coming over here,
Tony.
Tony.
Go to ring 1.
Ring number 1, Lord Steven Regal is on the verge of elimination. He's fought things off, and right now, it looks like from High Voltage, Rage is headed over the top, courtesy of Wall Street and Diamond Dallas Page. And Rage holds on at this point. He's still in it.
Coming back in.
Whoa.
And it was
over here in 3, you can see Juventud Guerrero. He's tied up with a Lionheart Chris Jericho, who brings through Juventud the hard way. He's going to pin him, but that's not the way to win this match.
The depression of
Marshall, anyway, you can win this match, win it. Forget rules now, it's survival. Check out the New World Order. They're being the smartest group of all. They're bunched up in a corner. Look at Nash and the Giant standing there with 6. Not wasting any energy. Waiting for everybody else to eliminate each other.
Go and check that out.
Well, here in ring number 2 is where the New World Order is just standing around. And I tell you, I can feel it right now.
That's the way to do it.
The plan is they want to stay. They want to be the last in the ring. And if they are, remain the last in the ring, what's going to happen? Are they going to walk out? Are they not going to go up against Hulk Hogan?
Tony, Mysterio almost got the dragon out right in front of us.
Right in front of us here, ring number 2. Ultimate
They
Dragon.
have not made a ton of offensive
Ring number
moves.
1, Lex Luger has just eliminated High Voltage Chaos. Chaos is out.
There you see him, upper left-hand corner of your screen. Moments ago, Rey Mysterio Jr. very close. And the Giant in the corner, there you see with Disco Inferno. Big right hand. Members of the New World Order have gone nowhere. They have employed the strategy brain that you discussed.
Prince Iakea is out.
Well, that's what you have to do. You just got to watch your own back and watch yourself. Let everybody throw everybody else out. Then when there's so many guys left.
All right, Mike, I'm going to tell you what. They got the handful with John Studd over here.
Well,
Ron
Big Ron Studd has been quite a factor so far over here in ring number 1. Diamond Dallas Page was just almost eliminated seconds ago, but he's made quite a comeback on Eddie Guerrero.
And Joe Gomez has just been dropped on the floor here in ring number 2. So Joe Gomez is out.
Oh, not Joe
members
Gomez.
of the New World Order remain in their corner, watching guys like Roadblock, Ultimate Dragon, Rey Mysterio Jr., Johnny Grunge, Bunkhouse Buck, and of course the Disco Inferno fight.
Tony, but look at this. They're making no effort at all, the NWO, to throw anyone out.
It's good.
They had Disco Inferno. They could have got him out in a minute.
Let's check in with ring number 3, Lee and Larry.
We had a double team going on between the amazing French Canadians teaming up on the Cruiserweight champion, Dean Malenko. It's boiled down to a fight between the Lionheart Chris Jericho, along with Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and Alex Wright going after Juventud Guerrero. In fact, Wright's got Juventud. He's trying to push him over now. He's got him about halfway over.
And right in front of me, Hacksaw Duggan. He's got Squire Dave Taylor all over his back, but that might not be a smart place for Taylor to be.
We talked about the advantages that tag teams would have. Harlem Heat, American Males, both teams still in it over in ring number 1.
They've almost turned it into a tag match, as you know. They got to eliminate some of these guys. There's a lot of guys taking a beating over here in ring number 1, but there's nobody really of this group right here really made a play except for Big Ron Studd and Lex Luger to stay in this thing.
Okay, let's go around for a quick roll call. Who you got remaining in the ring, Mike, today, if you can see from where you are?
Ring number 1 is Wall Street, Luger, Pittman, Page, the Harlem Heat, the American Males, Guerrero, Regal, and Studd.
Okay, here in ring number 2, all members of the New World Order, including Hall and Nash, the Giant, 6. I believe the Disco Inferno may be out. He is still walking around ringside. Big Roadblock, Johnny Grunge, Bunkhouse Buck, Ultimo Dragon, and Rey Mysterio. Let's check in with ring number 3.
Over here we got Ice Train, Alex Ryder still in. Both of the amazing French Canadians, the Cruiserweight champ, Dean Malenko. Hacksaw still in. Juventud Guerrero. I'll tell you, the Blue Bloods, there's bad blood. You've still got Taylor, and you've still got Bobby Eaton along with Jim Powers. And also, yes, Jeff Jarrett is still in, and so is Steiner.
Yeah, you know, Rick Steiner's in, but he's playing it smart. He's kind of tying himself up on the floor. It's very hard to throw him out. He just keeps himself tied up on the floor of the mat.
We got something over here, Tony. Almost.
Go ahead.
Ring number 1, Guerrero and Bagwell right now double teaming on Wall Street. They've got him perched up on the top strand of rope. They cannot seem to get him up and over the top, however, and Pittman, of all people, comes over to make the save for Wall Street.
I ain't seen no spinning wheel kick in this one, have you?
No, I think we can throw out all the high-risk moves in this.
Okay, let's check in at ring number 2 here, where
there
apparently
goes Mr. JL.
Members of the World Order! Big Roadblock is sent out by the Giant.
Oh my God!
He has run a roadblock.
That was the most decisive throw out of the night. Roadblock has now been eliminated, and we are down now to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
And the Giant throws
halfway
him
through here,
out of the
almost
ring with
make
no
it
ease at all.
11 here remaining in ring number 2.
Well, we've got about a dozen guys left in number 3. That's Squire Dave Taylor. He's going to come out here on our broadcast table, I think, but we did lose JL. He was the most recent to be eliminated from ring number 3. Duggan's working the Squire over.
Ring number 1 has seen a continuation of that intense rivalry between Diamond Dallas Page and Eddie Guerrero, Dusty.
Yeah, they broke it down almost into a match here on their own over here on the side where he's trying to hurt him, take his legs out. Don't seem to be really trying to throw him over the top.
Rey Mysterio is down in the corner,
here
and
with Rey Mysterio
you
Jr.
had
and the
Disco
Disco
Inferno doing the Macarena.
And oddly enough, the Disco
right in
Inferno
front of him,
has
and
not
Scott Hall
gone
comes
anywhere.
out of nowhere.
Now he is out, but he went underneath the bottom rope.
Him.
Well, we just had you like this.
But Mysterio does end up eliminating
Hacksaw
Disco
Jim Duggan and
Inferno.
Ice Train, both throwing right hands at the same time and both clobbering each other.
Over in ring number 1, everyone attacking Big Ron Studd. Pittman now splashes him in the corner. DDP running clothesline.
Everybody.
It's a gang mentality, gang warfare, and it's everybody against the Big Ron Studd.
Over here in ring number 2, Kevin Nash just picked up
Big
Disco Inferno and powerbombed him.
Studd.
Amazing Disco
And then
Inferno
6 is about to put the dragon out here in ring number 2.
Looks like
Crazy
a
Six, the
Yeti
Giants
or
there
a
working.
super
Meanwhile,
giant
Just nailed
ninja.
him with that forearm, Tony.
Look
Just
at
got
this.
Big
Look
Ron
at
Studd.
this. Look at that, Shivani. Look at that.
Big
Look at
Ron
that.
Studd.
There's a gang pin on Studd. Waiting for the referee's count.
Not going to do any good. Meanwhile, the Ultimo Dragon's on his noggin.
We got a pile
They
over here.
have piled on top of Big
Referee Mark
Ron
Curtis
Studd.
said we cannot have a pinfall. They must go
I don't know why, but why they just tried to pin him in World War III when you have to eliminate your opponent over the top rope.
So far, still about a dozen guys left in ring number 3. What do you got, Mike?
So instead of just all collectively getting off of the giant pile that they made on the big Ron stud, they just disperse and let like one or two guys just
he is
over
still
the
in
top
the
rope.
fracas. You're exactly
Which
right.
is what it looks like is going to happen.
Tony, is Disco out or not? I think he went under.
He keeps bouncing back.
Oh!
We got elimination.
Look at this, Larry. What a French-Canadian roulette went out.
Funny, yeah.
Now.
Big Ron Stud, also known as the
Both
Yeti.
Canadians are out, and Hacksaw Jim Duggan, except now
Also known as
Duggan's
Super
working
Giant
over his shoulder. Here
Ninja.
comes
He would
Willett.
be Reese in Raven's Flock.
Regal's on the floor, but I did not see Regal tossed over the top. No, he's back in. He was not eliminated, apparently.
Duggan's trying to choose off both French Canadians after they were all three dropped down to the floor. They're gone. The ranks in ring number 3 thinned out real quick, guys.
Scotty Riggs over here. Go ahead, Mike.
But he was just eliminated by Bagwell, and then a clothesline from behind by Wall Street sends Bagwell over the top as well.
Well, they are not getting along at all, not even in this Battle Royal situation.
Eddie Guerrero and Lord Steven Regal right at our feet here, gentlemen. They are the members of ring number 1.
You better be watching your back.
Bobby Eaton, we just saw him eliminated.
Outside the ring of ring number 1, Bagwell and Riggs, and they're having a pushing match now.
Yeah, they all look.
Bagwell was just mocking Scotty Riggs.
Yeah. Well, they are not getting along. But going back into it here.
This is absolutely amazing.
Big Ron Stead is still standing over here in the corner.
Big Ron Stud.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan,
It's
although
clever
eliminated,
because in real life his name is Ron Reese.
Now let's right.
DK Wall Street eliminating himself, DDP pulling down the top rope.
Squire is gone.
We got 9 guys left in number 3. How about you in number 1, Mike?
Back over here in ring number 1, Wall Street just eliminated when Diamond Dallas Page ducked down and Wall Street flowing up over the top rope.
We got 8.
And we just lost one of our big guys. Scott Steiner's out.
We've got 9 here in ring number 2
Scott
as
Steiner
well.
in this match?
And I would think it would be
Wouldn't
close
know.
to members of
There's
these
Rick
other
Steiner.
rings to start migrating into another one. However, the fight continues here. Amazingly, right now, the NWO has picked up some steam because they are very, very upset at Rey Mysterio Jr.
We just had one go out right by you, Larry.
Yeah, Juventud Guerrero got drop kicked by Chris Jericho. He hit the floor. He's eliminated. Larry,
Here
we
they
just
go.
got Rick Steiner that came over here to ring number 2.
And now the
I don't think you can do that.
the members of ring number
Eddie
1
Guerrero
are
giving
going
chase
into
to
ring number 3,
DDP.
going into ring number 2.
They're going to consolidate. All right.
All right, and now ring number 1 is going into ring number 2.
Oh.
But not before Eddie Guerrero
So
throws
as you heard,
Diamond
ring
Dallas
1 going
Page
into
into
ring
the steel
2, a
guardrail.
slight consolidation.
And
We'll wait and
again
see
whips
what
him back
else
first into the
happens.
steel.
He got him too.
Are they eliminated or are they still in this? Does anyone know?
They are still in this. They were on their way to ring number 2.
All right.
Now, is everyone in ring number 2 where they should be?
Here comes Jeff Jarrett from ring number 3. He's finally making his way over.
All right, now let's see what the NWO does. Eddie Guerrero, Diamond Dallas continue to fight on the floor. Dallas walks by Eddie, and he walks towards ring number 2.
Tony, how many NWO guys are in over there?
Every one of them, all 5 of them.
And they're fresh because they haven't really done a
They
whole
haven't
lot.
really done anything. Luger
Crazy
is assaulting
that-
right now 6.
That
and the
nobody
fans are
thought
pumped
to
about that.
try to eliminate the
Meanwhile,
NWO.
over in the far
Like I
right
said,
corner, you
they
see
weren't aware.
Hall and Nash
WCW
trying to
wasn't
send
aware
out
at the
Pitbull
time.
Craig Pittman. Chris Jericho's in.
But here we
the
are back to
Giants
a
in.
huddled mass of
Eddie's
men.
right in his back. Almost like a sleeper hold. Meanwhile, in the front of the ring, the Giant on top of Chris Jericho.
Keep your eyes on Diamond Dallas Page. He just snuck into ring number 3, I think, just to get a breather. And now he's coming back toward you, Tony.
No question, Dallas grabs Johnny Grimes from behind.
Warren back, we see Luger still
There's
standing
a
tall in
lot
that
going
situation
on
over there.
again
We
right
lost
now.
Conrad
And they
and
could,
Dungeon of Doom
and see,
in the 400.
this was my
Right
major
to get
gripe
that
about the
thing.
95
And almost
version of
lost
this
Lee
match.
Marshall in the process.
Is that you have the triple split screen and you're
In the
starting
middle of
to
the ring now, the
consolidate
fight
rings,
continues.
and you
It
still
is
have the
wild. One
triple
of the most
split
amazing
screen.
things about World War III
Unreal.
is that a man with a very, very poor win-loss record, Disco Inferno, stays in. They can't get rid of him. Jack
With a
Boot,
poor
very close.
win-loss
Being
record.
pushed out.
Hey, Tony, how about Jack Boot? He's still in there.
Jack Boot, well,
Not for long.
there he goes in
They
the
just gave him the
fatigues.
boot.
Jack
the fatigues
Boot
to the floor.
eliminated.
He is out. One man of these remaining men in the ring will go on to face Hollywood Hulk Hogan. We'll have the next shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. Brady will try to sit down now.
Notice this, Tony.
Johnny Grudge, we just lost him over on this side of ring number 2. We saw him fly over this way. He's out.
And he's holding his knee. Remember, he just came off of arthroscopic knee surgery. And he doesn't look like he's in too good a shape right here, right now.
You would think that all this traffic in ring number 2 would have to limit someone like Diamond Dallas Page and the effectiveness of that diamond cutter hold.
Yeah, that's true. Well, let's go take it away because there's no room, Tony, for him to lay it on him out there.
No room for him to lay it on.
We got
Also,
Jack
Big Ron
Boot, Johnny
Studd's still
Grudge
in
going
this
after
match
it here.
after
Grudge just put
they
Jack Boot
gave him
head
the
first
running
into the
splashes
post
in the
and
corner and got eliminated.
Luger's almost got the Giant. Upper left hand of your screen.
He's not going to land on me. Don't forget, the last month or so, Luger's been picking people up well over 400 pounds in that torture rack. One man he couldn't even get up 2 times, finally got him up to 3rd. So Luger is capable of throwing anybody in that ring out, especially that man, the Giant. And there goes Malenko!
There goes Dean Malenko.
Yeah, Dean Malenko
Meanwhile,
surprisingly eliminated.
You're
as
right.
he was
Meanwhile,
one of the
upper
favorites
left-hand
of the
corner, you
commentary
can see
team
the members of the New World
coming into
Order
the match.
staying back in the corner, protecting their own. It was Kevin Nash who came to the defense of the Giant when Luger almost hit him out. I believe the Pitbull Craig Pittman is out. There you see him, bottom of the screen.
Oh my God!
And there
Kevin Nash
goes
just bear
Booker T.
hugged Booker
He's
T
out.
out of nowhere.
There goes
and
my
just
monitor.
There goes the monitor. There goes
put
both
him
of them,
over
as
the
a matter of
top
fact.
rope.
I think it's truly amazing
crazy.
is the size differential of these men. You've got some of the huge men, and you've got guys like Rey Mysterio and Ultimo Dragon.
You know what, Lee? As me and I Mike saying over here, Big Ron Studd is still in there, and he's a big man. Almost, not as big as the Giant, but an awful big man. Right, Mike?
Absolutely, and now with Booker T eliminated, I wonder about Stevie Ray of Harlem Heat. We've seen how effective tag teams were working together.
Well,
what about when one is
Gotta
out?
fight for his life now.
You have a variety of very big men and very quick men
Chris
still
Jericho
in. Quick
giving
men
it
like
to
Eddie
DDP
Guerrero,
in
like the
corner.
Ultimate Dragon. Big men like the Giant, like Ron Studd, like Kevin Nash, and Disco Inferno finally.
And
No!
Disco
He stays
Inferno's
in!
getting
Guys,
the
we got a
cat.
great view
He's
over here of Lex
still
Luger and Alex
in.
Wright trying to get Ron Studd out.
You also
Studd
got
fired back.
Also got a great view of the New World Order. They're just standing in the corner. They're keeping their cool and their energy. That's right, Larry. They've been standing here since the match
Nash
started.
is
Taking
tired
a
of it.
shot.
He picks Disco Inferno up
He
by
is
the neck
finally out.
He's out.
and rolls
Kevin
him
Nash has
out
sent
of
him
the
out.
ring, finally eliminated.
Diamond Dallas, who's been outside more than he's been in, is not yet eliminated.
Good move, though. Good, smart move. Saving energy.
Buck
People
House, Buck
forgetting
is
about
out, guys. Buck is gone.
Buck is gone. Very interesting move that Scott Hall is letting Diamond Dallas get in the ring. Both members, Harlem Heat now out. There goes Stevie Ray. He hit the floor. He is out as well. Watch out. Other side.
Luger eliminates Big
Alex
Ron
Ryder.
Studd.
Ron Studd is out.
Oh,
Rick
Steiner's
Steiner is out.
Wow, we're getting eliminations here quickly.
We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. Rey Mysterio is in. Ultimo Dragon is out.
That was a good move, Mike, right there.
Mysterio just head scissor dragon right up and over the top to eliminate him, and there
Oh.
goes Rey Mysterio.
No.
But he saved. He caught himself on the apron.
Hey,
Page
Janae,
got-
you
Page
call
got
your own
eliminated
ring.
him.
Alex Wright's gone. Lex Luger delivered him to the floor.
He's too quick.
Alex Wright, the
Rey
future
Mysterio
Berlin,
Jr. is just too
eliminated.
quick.
What's the head count over in that ring, guys?
Well,
68.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Looks like 13 remain, and that's just a random count. Is Rick Steiner out or not?
Thank goodness they didn't ask Dusty. He had to take his boots off the count.
Oh, Chris Jericho takes a spill on the outside. He is out as well. Rick Steiner, I believe, is back in.
Future Le Champion
You see him crawling.
eliminated.
out?
Rick Steiner has been eliminated.
Has he been eliminated? Okay, yes. Mark Curtis arguing with him.
Well, he wouldn't know, the imbecile.
Who?
Who, Mike?
Steiner.
Mike knew that.
Steiner knows what he's doing.
Amazingly enough, Rey Mysterio Jr., without a doubt, the lightest man in this 60-man battle royal, is still in. Members of the NWO, we've got another one out on the floor. That looks like Ice Train. He's gone.
Oh, look at Rey Mysterio Jr.
Ice Train
Mike,
gone.
he's a dealing
Gone.
on wow. Not Steven Regal.
Eddie Guerrero's taking a heck of a beating tonight. He's still on his feet. He's still standing up right by the NWO.
Well,
Look at this showdown.
Ah, big screen time. This is exciting. We got the NWO, Hall, Nash, Giant,
Yes, sir.
6.
And Diamond Dallas Page kind of right in the middle there.
And they are looking across the ring.
Who is he with anyway?
They're looking
He's
at
straddling the fence just like he's
DDP,
straddling the
Luger,
ropes,
Rey
Diamond Dallas
Mysterio,
Page.
Jeff
No cow.
Jarrett,
Good cow.
and
They're going at it. Jeff Jarrett.
Eddie
First
Guerrero.
man to make
And
the block.
DDP goes right after Eddie Guerrero. Oh, and Lord Steven Regal still in the ring. Goes right after Rey Mysterio.
Oh, that's smart.
That's typical. Eddie Guerrero, Diamond Dallas making it personal here.
Is you get this.
And look at Rey Mysterio Jr.
Work
on Kevin Nash.
There's a lot of fighting
Regal
him,
backdrops
And remember,
Eddie Guerrero, and he gets
Disney. When it was Kevin Nash that threw him
all
head
the
first
air,
into that
and
trailer.
he is eliminated.
Great point. And Nash just stalks him into a corner. Meanwhile, Jeff Jarrett helps out. Jeff Jarrett gets nailed by Nash. Amazing that a guy like Jeff Jarrett, who was chokeslammed and reverse DDT to still in. Oh my gosh!
Well, you talking about the biggest.
Oh my God!
Somebody catch me.
Jesus
There goes Rey
Christ!
Mysterio.
I've never seen a human being pitch like that in my life.
The
That's gonna be on
Giant
the highlight
That's a high hardwood.
presses Rey Mysterio up with one hand and launches him out of the ring onto Eddie Guerrero. Thank goodness, or there would have been some serious injury.
What would happen if the last four remaining
So
are
now we
NWO?
do have
Hogan,
8
stop sweating.
left in the ring. Luger 6,
Hogan's sweating right
Paul,
now because of
Jarrett,
Roddy
DDP, Regal, Giant,
Picked
and
up.
Nash.
Guys on this side of the arena are giving a tremendous ovation to Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio Jr. as they
There
leave.
goes Jeff Jarrett.
And Jarrett eliminated by Kevin Nash.
Diamond Dallas Page hit a steamy.
And DDP eliminated the same as he was last year. Gets the rope pulled down,
Lord
and
Steven
over
Regal
he
and Lex
goes.
Luger remain with the New World Order.
And now NWO 4-on-1. There's just no chance here. Regal fighting it, and he's on the apron. He's fighting. And one right hand from Scott Hall, and he is out. Eliminated. We are down to the final 5. 4 from the New World Order and one representing WCW, and that is Lex Luger.
Mike, what do you think, baby?
Luger, with an incredible momentum on his
NWO
side,
huddle.
contesting, he's outnumbered 4-1 in this instance.
Wow.
Little huddle going on here, guys. The fans are standing here at the Norfolk Scope.
It don't look good for Luger.
Yeah, it doesn't really get any better or more exciting than this.
Whoa.
6 goes in first. Luger ducks. Down goes Nash.
Hooked him.
Oh, Giant almost took him out.
The Giant stopped him right there, Tony.
Luger hits the turnbuckle. Here comes the Giant.
Oh, get him over.
This could be it.
Get him over. Push
Luger.
him. He's going for the torture. He's getting a lash over here, guys. He's trying to
Wow. John misses the splash, gets hung up on the top rope. Luger gets him in the rack, but is quickly foiled by the NWO.
Has he hurt his back?
Oh, Luger back body drops Hall out. He's eliminated. Luger press slams 6 on the Hall. He's eliminated.
Down goes
Luger
Nash. Luger against
motioning, he's going for the rack.
Luger
And he's got Kevin Nash up.
Throw him out.
But the Giant now eliminates Luger, which in turn eliminates Nash. And your winner is the Giant. He will receive a future WCW World Heavyweight Championship match.
The Giant is the winner.
This will go down in history as the greatest battle
And the
royal in
crowd
history of this sport.
No
is
question
I've
about
never
it.
seen
super
60 men
quiet.
fight for their lives and fight for something that they want like they did here. This was the greatest pay-per-view I've ever seen in my life.
No,
Hey,
ladies and gentlemen, the winner
The Giant?
of World War III,
Tony,
the
yes.
Giant.
The Giant gets his shot, is that right?
The Giant.
All the pyro at the end of the match as opposed to the beginning of the
At
match.
least he should.
We
Meanwhile, though,
ain't heard the last of this.
meanwhile, we need to take a look at Kevin Nash, who is slow to get up.
While they're
Giant
wrapping
helping
this
him
up,
up. The
I'm
New
going to
World
give this one
Order
a 1 count.
Congratulating each other.
I think
There's
one
Lex
thing that
Luger.
it lacks
Over here,
were
Scott
the
Hall
big
trying to
names
encourage you
that
back
it did
in the
from
ring.
last year.
I don't want to hear anybody ever
You know,
again.
last year we had Sting, Flair, you know, big names like that in last year's match. This match didn't have that. They had a lot more cruiserweight activity in this one. And the fact that, you know, we had this gang mentality now with the NWO, and how they really didn't do much the first half of the match. But it's a 1 count. It's, once again, enjoyable to watch.
What happens next for the Giant, for Hulk Hogan, and what about Rowdy Piper?
All right. There we go. Another episode in the books here. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Tomorrow, Wednesday, November 25th, we will be taking a look at the World War III match from WCW World War III 1997. As always, check out all of our social media in the description box below. My name is Codd Sinclair. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next time.